April 2026. The world is holding its breath. A fragile ceasefire hangs by a thread. Tensions between the United States and Iran are at their peak, and at the center of it all lies one narrow stretch of water, the Strait of Hormuz. Nearly 20% of the world's oil passes through this corridor. One wrong move here could ignite a global conflict. Warships patrol silently, satellites scan every inch of ocean, and both sides wait for the other to blink. But on this night, something different happens. Not a mistake, not an accident, a calculated move. Because somewhere in the darkness, an Iranian vessel attempts to break through the blockade, and the United States responds with precision, discipline, and overwhelming control. 0213 AM. Northern Arabian Gulf. Aboard the Gridley, an Arleigh Burke-class destroyer slicing through calm black waters, the tension is already high. The radar operator suddenly leans forward, his voice cutting through the silence. "Sir, we've got a deviation." Captain James Walker steps in, eyes narrowing at the glowing screen. A cargo vessel appears, MV Sahan Star, Iranian flag. But its movement is wrong, off lane, accelerating, avoiding standard communication routes. "Are they responding?" Walker asks. "No, sir." Radio silence. Seconds later, encrypted intelligence arrives. Suspected military-linked cargo. Possible blockade breach attempt. This is no longer routine. This is a test. Walker doesn't hesitate. His voice is calm but decisive. This just became a priority intercept. We stop them here. Within minutes, a specialized unit is activated, Task Force Shadow Intercept. These are elite maritime operators, trained for the most dangerous missions at sea. Leading them is Lieutenant Ethan Cross, a man known for finishing what he starts. At his side, Sergeant Marcus Reaper Kane, aggressive and fearless in close combat. Petty Officer Luis Vega handles advanced systems and communications, while Sniper Cole Hawk Bennett watches everything from above with deadly patience. This team doesn't fail. Not in conditions like this. The operation launches immediately. 2 helicopters rise into the dark sky, the MH-60R Seahawk carrying the primary assault team, and the MH-60S Nighthawk providing support and extraction. Above them, the sky is secured by FA-18 Super Hornet aircraft, while an E-18G Growler begins silently jamming communications across the region. Within seconds, the Iranian vessel is isolated, cut off, blind, and exposed. Inside the Seahawk, the sound of the rotors fills the cabin. Cross looks at his team, his voice steady. No chaos, no mistakes. We take control, and we do it fast. Below them, the Sahan Star pushes forward, attempting to outrun the inevitable. A final warning is transmitted. This is the United States Navy. Cut engines immediately and prepare for boarding. Silence. Then suddenly, the ship accelerates. That decision changes everything. Back on the destroyer, Captain Walker gives the order without hesitation. Disable propulsion. Precision only. Moments later, a calculated strike hits the vessel's engine system. Not an explosion, just enough force to cripple its movement. The ship slows, drifting, power slipping away, control lost. In that moment, the advantage shifts completely. Go, go, go. The helicopters descend aggressively. Ropes drop. One by one, the team fast ropes onto the deck with flawless coordination. Boots hit steel, weapons up, every movement controlled, every angle covered. Left clear. Right secure. The deck is taken within seconds. Crew members are detained before they can react. There is no panic, only precision. This is dominance, not chaos. But Cross knows better. Stay sharp. This isn't over. They push toward the bridge. Empty. No captain, no command crew. Something is wrong. Vega scans quickly. Systems are active, but no one's here. Then Hawk's voice cuts in through comms. Multiple heat signatures below deck. They're hiding. Cross nods. Let's finish this. The team moves down into the lower levels. Tight corridors, low light, every step measured. The tension builds with each second. Then suddenly, a door swings open, and gunfire erupts. Sharp bursts echo through the metal hallway. But the response is immediate. Kane breaches forward with force. Cross fires with precision. Vega maintains calms while Hawk calls targets from above. Within moments, the resistance collapses. Clean, controlled, over, silence returns, and with it, victory. The final compartment is secured. No more threats, no more resistance. The ship now belongs to them, but what they discover next makes the mission even bigger. Inside the cargo hold, rows of sealed crates, heavy, marked, not civilian. Vega scans one, and his expression changes instantly. This is military grade. They open a crate. Inside, advanced missile components, guidance systems, encrypted electronics. This wasn't just a ship trying to escape, this was a strategic operation. A hidden escalation attempt stopped. Cross exhales slowly, looking at his team. We didn't just intercept a ship, we shut down a message. Above them, helicopters circle like guardians. Jets roar across the sky, securing the airspace. The ocean remains silent, but the balance of power has shifted. By sunrise, the world begins to react. Reports emerge. A U.S. naval force has seized an Iranian vessel attempting to breach the blockade. Iran calls it piracy. The United States calls it enforcement. But on the deck of that ship, there is no debate. Only results. The ceasefire now stands on the edge of collapse. Diplomatic talks begin to stall. Oil markets react instantly. Military forces reposition across the region. But one thing is undeniable. This operation was a tactical victory. Clean execution. Zero hesitation. Total control. Because in the Strait of Hormuz, dominance is not declared. It is demonstrated. This was not luck, this was not chance. This was planning, precision, and power, executed in perfect sync. One mission, one ship, one moment that proved something very clear. When the line is tested, the response is already waiting. And on this night, the United States didn't just respond, it won.